Mind Your Books Teacher Academy.
So I want to talk to you about school culture, because school culture can go one of two ways. It can be strong and positive, or it can be negative and unpleasant. What feeds your school culture is your subculture. Some principals are not aware of the subculture in their building, because if you have a strong school and the school is going well and the scores are high and you've got a nice amount of stars behind your name, you're not going to be thinking about these kinds of things. But on the ground, what that feels like to the teacher tribe is to be a clean cell and then to suddenly become inundated with a cancer that was already pre-existing if your culture and climate is not pleasant and positive for everyone under your roof. So be aware as a leader that every school, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how good your school is, it doesn't matter how low your scores are, it doesn't matter. Every school has a culture, and every school also has a subculture. And some of that positive subculture is, the principal checking in. But it's like when you go home and you check on your kids, and when they see you come in the house, all of a sudden they start acting right, but they was cutting up when you weren't looking. Well, sometimes it can be the same way with the teacher tribe. The teacher tribe can be big kids sometimes, and also can be, very nice and sweet and supportive to one another, but also can be very ostracizing and very unpleasant. And depending on how your teacher tribe treats itself, that is going to influence your subculture that runs like a current, like a river underneath your main culture, which is the one that everyone can see. If you have an aesthetically beautiful facility, or you have, it's a pleasing to the eye, but the feeling tone under the roof is not matching up for everyone to that picture that is painted by the pleasantry of the beauty of the surrounding environment. So keep that in mind, that sometimes when you call people to the carpet, you're calling a cell that has been inundated with a cancer that already pre-existed. Okay, so I just want to be the kind of leader where I am just as abreast of the subculture in my building as I am about the macro culture, and the micro culture feeds into the macro, and it can turn it to a light or to a dark place for the kids, for the teacher tribe, and for everyone